So here we are on the new server that I transferred to on my Druid. So just to recap, this is a Drow Druid, level 32. I transferred to Argonessin from Hardcore League, so this is Argo now for those of you who play on Argo. Normally I play on Sarlona, but you know, they allow us to transfer to any server after the Hardcore League, so this is the server that I wound up on. Oh, I won a Dexterity Tome in a gold roll, so she has a +7 Dexterity Tome. She's got a Racial Tome from one of the expansions that I bought, and then she's got a +8 Wisdom Tome that I also won in a gold roll. So I won 2 good tomes in gold rolls. Every level you go Druid, your max stat is Wisdom every level. The build that I do for Hardcore League on a Druid lives in Feydark Illusionist. And the reason for that is because all of these top tier are very good for survivability. They're helpful. You can get your wisdom here, and you also get this Be My Eyes, which allows your familiar to find traps for you. Now it doesn't find regular old traps, but any spell wards will be found, and if you do, you know, like Temple of Elemental Evil, the traps in there are spell wards, so it works really well. And you can see my Illusion DC is 24. Now, considering that I'm not in really great optimized super gear, I'm in decent gear because I farmed a little bit on Hardcore League, but it's not like I got the best possible gear. So while I think you probably want to shoot for over 30 for these numbers, having 24 is okay. My evoke is 27 for everything, and you can see my effective hit points almost 9,000. So I'll just show you my gear really quickly. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in this video going over stuff, but this is just any old item that I could get. So a lot of this gear is just items that I just found and wore. This legendary Commander Dragon Scale is really good medium armor that I got in one of the new Moorgrave University quests. These green dragon scale bracers are probably best in slot for a caster. Black Pearl Ring. I don't even have it all the way up. I only have 2,000 XP in it, so I don't have as many filigrees slotted as I could. I have 2 Lunar Magic filigrees slotted right now. The boots are epic. I made these from the Salt Marsh. I upgraded them with the hay from the Salt Marsh. So these are level 20. They need to be either upgraded or replaced with something else. But again, this character was on Hardcore League, so this is what I was doing my R4s in. I'm just showing you what I was doing R4 in, so you can have a gauge at like what maybe you can get away with. Because I was able to do, you know, like 110,000 Reaper XP. I stopped. I could have continued, but I stopped. These are the Epic Cinderfinger gloves. I made these as well from the level 3 version. This ring is Mary's ring. I put sheltering and spell resistance, and then I managed to find a ring that had 2 slots. This belt I got from the dinosaur zone. It's a really cool belt. I did not add a claw to it. I did not do any dinosaur crafting. This is the level 32 Cloak of Night from the Maybar event. Maybar was active for Hardcore League Season 7 on the Hardcore League server. The reason that I like this, everything else on it sucks, but Enhanced Ghostly is a 15% mischance that's separate from Concealment. So that's why I'm wearing this. This is just a plain old Voice of the Master level 5 from Delaris. This Celestial Insignia came from a Fate Twisted chest in the Feywild, and the reason that I like it is because it procs temporary hit points. I only have 1,544 hit points normally, even though my effective hit points is almost 9,000. In R4, you can get hit for 2,000 points of damage. That would be an insta-kill for me. I'd be dead. So I need to basically try to mitigate that as much as I can. So that's why I like this item. I have best in slot for a caster. My headpiece is the Crown of Snow. That is the best in slot still. My caster stick is just a Queen Scepter, which is still fantastic. And I've got Dragon Soul Filigrees in there. Again, they're not optimized. I have Wisdom, Charisma, Universal Spell Power. I have a Coalesced Ruby from the Dinosaur Land in there, but honestly, it doesn't really add anything because I already have Potency. So, I mean, it's a waste. I should have slotted something else. And my shield is just any old shield that I could use. This was made out of dense wood and it was level 29, so I equipped it. This is the legendary best defense shield. My build, I'm in Season Herald for 28 points. That gives me my Sunburst. It gives me the caster level increase, my Elder of Winter, Elder of Summer. I've got my percentage for crit here, Wisdom here. And then Spring's Resurgence is key. That's really the only reason you're in this tree, is to get this, because Spring's Resurgence is so good. It's better to increase your defenses. And so that's also why we're in Falconry, because Falconry gives us access to things that help us stay alive. We get some defenses here, we get a favorite enemy, but it's this action boost sprint. We get 45% action boost to run. So if there's any trouble, we can boogie. I pretty much play this the same way that I did the Alchemist. We have knockdown immunity from Last Hope. We get another heal. We have renewal. We have immunity to energy drain from Shadowcaster. We also get illusion DC bonuses. We also get evasion from being core tier 3, but because we're in medium armor, we don't benefit from it. But as a druid, having Dimension Door is very helpful for a lot of the quests. So on Hardcore League, where you might not have a stack of Dimension Door scrolls saved up, it makes it very good. And then I love Primal Avatar, 10 Reaper points, and I put them all into Grim Barricade.